You see the way they're taking life in Biafra land. But in the area where the terrorists are taken over, in the north, where the terrorists are in charge, confirmed they are in charge. It has been confirmed, even on the conventional media. Somebody came on their national media television and said that it has been confirmed that terrorists are in charge of some places in the north. And they are even the ones controlling the area, collecting taxes. We have never heard of any massive attack in that area. We have never heard of any massive deployment in that area. We have never had any governor of those states asking for military to come and fight. But in Biafra land, what do we see? We see a massive invasion of Biafra land, taking the innocent lives in Biafra land. Young men being taken over. Young men being mowed down for committing no crime. Young men in Biafra land being killed, not because they committed any crime, not because they kidnapped anybody, not because they were seen with arms, not because they did anything wrong, only because they are Biafrans. Only because they were not even protesting. They were not even holding Biafran flag. They were not even in any evangelism. Simply because they identify as Biafrans. Their life is being spoken away from them. And you think it's okay. Nobody is talking. No politician in Biafran land no single politician in Biafran land is talking about it. No member of Ohanes Ndibo is speaking about it. No governor is speaking about it. Instead, you saw the animal in Imo State. You saw Buzodema come on national TV to begin to defend the killing of 14 innocent children. 14 innocent men who were mowed down, innocent young men were mowed down, who Buzodema came to defend it. And he began to call them names. He began to call them names. He called them hoodlums. He called them criminals. And the media begin to push that very agenda of Buzodema, that very information. This same evil media, that is why Mazen Nanagan called them devil incarnate. Mazen Nanagan, the way he described Nigerian media, that even if Satan come and gave them money to promote him to be God, they will do so. If Satan come to Nigeria and give the media money to promote them, the media in Nigeria will collect that money and promote Satan. That's what they are doing. In a country, there is no single media that can go underground and make investigative journalism. To go to the area where these innocent children were mowed down. We saw video, confirmed videos. We saw video, confirmed, we saw cops, where people were holding cops. We saw a confirmed video. Confirmed video, we saw it. Eyewitnesses, people who were there. Families of those who were mowed down. Nobody went to interview them. Nobody went to, instead you see them, see BBC Igbo. BBC Igbo is busy showing us what is happening in America. BBC Igbo is busy showing what is happening in other countries. BBC Igbo is busy gossiping about things that happen in other countries. Meanwhile, you call yourself BBC Igbo. BBC Igbo that is supposed to be representing you're supposed to be speaking about what is happening in Biafra land. Instead of that, they turn a blind eye. Anytime you see them making a program, it will be a program that is going to tarnish the image of the Biafran. Go and check. Every program the BBC Igbo is holding is a program to make sure they tarnish the image of the Biafrans. That's the only program they hold. Or they will go and bring one clown and begin to interview the clown. They will just go and choose one person or they begin to interview the person. They will never, ever, ever stand up and speak up for what is happening in Biafra land. It is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad. But we cannot be silent anymore. We cannot be silent anymore. We can't be silent anymore. The state we are now is the time for us to defend ourselves, and we will definitely defend ourselves. It doesn't matter what the enemy thinks. It doesn't matter what those idiots, those clowns are saying. I don't care. You can say anything you want to say. I have no time for you. You can say anything you want to say. Write anything you want to say. It's your choice. For the fact that you have sold yourself to the devil doesn't mean that every other person will sell their soul to the devil. That's your business. But you are going to see it with your own eye. You will see Biafra come. You see somebody, people are still busy asking. You are still busy asking. You are still busy asking. What has Simon Ekpa done? At least you have seen with your own eye the preparation of Simon Ekpa. You have seen his speech. You saw his preparation. You see the moves he's making. But a clown like you who doesn't have any plan, You neither have a plan, neither do that person neither do your father or your mother or the person you are projecting has a plan. They have no plan, and yet you are not concerned. You are not concerned. You claim you are the owner of the structure, you hold all the structure. Even when Biafran are mowed down and killed down, you can't even come out and speak about it. You can't come and utter a statement. There is no plan whatsoever. But the person that is working to make sure that Biafra is being defended, you are busy antagonizing him. You are busy fighting him. Well, keep on. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Maybe that is the path you have chosen. Choose your path and continue to go away with that path. But for us, we know where we are going and we will get to our destination. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying. It doesn't matter the angle anybody comes from. It doesn't matter the propaganda or the blackmail you bring from east, from west, from north, from south. We will continue to march on until Biafra comes. The only thing that concerns us today is the safety of Biafran people, to secure Biafra land and make sure that Biafra becomes a reality. Just as it is. We want Biafra to, it is no longer a dream. We want Biafrans to begin to see Biafra as a reality that it is. We want them to see Biafra as a reality that it is. We have waited for too long. We have waited for too long. Biafra would have been restored even before now. What the situation that we have been, we should have crossed this situation by now. If not for the distraction that some evil men, if not for the distraction that have been coming from those imposters, those who were posing to be agitators but they are not, those who were posing to be fighting with Mazin Nankano but they were not. They kept on holding Mazin Simon Ekpa down for almost how many months, distracting him, attacking him from all angles, throwing him out of missiles, trying to distract him. But I thank Chukwu Okabiyama that Chukwu Okabiyama by himself has put an end to those distractions. And today, we are moving ahead. We are moving ahead. There is no more looking back. We are marching on. And Biafra we must get. Biafra we must get. It doesn't matter what they do. We must have Biafra. And this death you are seeing today, you will see it no more. In a very short while. In a very short while, the death you are seeing Biafra, the way you see Biafran people being killed, it cannot happen again. In a short while, just wait and see. Our brother Simon Ekpa is going to have a broadcast by 8 p.m. Biafran time. 8 p.m. Biafran time. Connect our brother Simon Ekpa in his platform. If you cannot be able to go to YouTube, connect to 97.5 FM. You're going to hear the broadcast over there. So that you know the state that we're in. And do not pay attention to distraction. And if you're one of those who is a distractor, one of those enemies, if you're one of those enemies who is planted, and your own job is to distract the struggle, you have failed. You have failed. Just like some of them are planning and looking for a way to drag Man Simon Ekpa down, a way to trap him. The Man Simon Ekpa is protected by Chukwu Okabiyama himself. Chukwu Okabiyama chose him. For the past 1 year, you have been doing all manner of things, throwing all manner of missiles. You couldn't get in. Is it now that you get in? Now that he have already stood firm? Is it now that he has been able to expose all the evil men and women? They are now exposed. Even now, some of them are fighting themselves. Some of them today are fighting themselves. Go and check. Some of them are fighting. They are busy fighting themselves today. If you were not able to bring him down when you had the opportunity, is it now that man someone ever have been able to expose to the world what is going on? Have exposed the evil men, all those who are masquerading themselves as Biafra agitators, meanwhile they are not. They have been exposed. If you couldn't do anything when you were hiding under your mask, is it now that you have been exposed that you can do anything? Keep on wasting your energy and your time. I thank you, Okara, that we have left all of them behind and we are moving ahead. And we are continuing to pray and continue to pray for our brother Simon Ekpa. Chukwu Okabiyama is in charge. Whatever he says, Chukwu Okabiyama will preach on it and it will go. And I thank every Biafran in Biafra land. All Biafrans all over the world. Biafrans know the truth. That is what Mazin Nankano used to say. It is very difficult to convince a Biafran man, but when you convince Biafrans, they are good to go. All the Biafrans need to see is your integrity. You don't need to force Biafrans to follow you. You don't need to command Biafrans to follow you. What you need to do for Biafrans is to prove your integrity. As soon as you can be able to prove your integrity, earn your respect. If you earn your respect from Biafrans, prove your integrity, you are good to go. You can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. But as long as you continue to force Biafrans to do one thing or the other, you continue to impose yourself on them, you continue to direct them what to do and what to do, let me tell you, you are a finished person. You cannot achieve anything. you can't achieve anything. You can never achieve anything. As long as you continue to distract, you can continue to play your command and control and begin to try to control, you cannot achieve anything. For you to achieve anything in Biafra, you must have to prove yourself by earning your respect. And I thank you that today, Master Simon ever has earned his respect from Biafran people. Master Simon ever has earned his respect from Biafran people. Biafrans all over the world today have surrounded him and they are supporting him. That shows you that Biafra is coming. They thought that when they hold Mazen Nandekano, that's the end of the Biafra struggle. But Chukwuka have raised another person under the leadership of Mazen Nandekano, and that very thing that Mazen Nandekano planned, every single plan that Mazen Nandekano had in his heart will be implemented to the fullest. Every single plan Mazen Nandekano is having in his heart will be implemented to the fullest, because Mazen Nandekano doesn't just wake up to talk about issues. These are things he has prayed over. Mazen Nandekano prays over issues, pray over matters, pray over every single thing he does. He prays over it. That is why those things that he speaks, they are life, they are keys. And if you can hold on that key, you will never fail. And that is why I trust our brother Samuel when he said that he goes to the heart of Mazen Nandekano to take information. That is why everything he speaks out, Biafra love it and they follow it. Whatever Mazen Samuel supports, Biafrans all over the world, they support it and they follow it. Any request he makes, they follow it and they support it, because Mazen Nandekano's spirit is working in him. Whatever word he's speaking is exact word of Mazen Nandekano. For those of you who are real followers of Mazen Nandekano without sentiment, if you are a real follower of Mazen Nandekano, tell yourself the truth. If Mazen Nandekano was to be outside today, what will he be doing? Just ask yourself that question. Sit down and ask yourself, if Mazen Nandekano was to be outside today, what will he be doing? Mazen Nandekano will not do anything different from what our brother Samuel Ekpa is doing today. He will not do anything different from what our brother Samuel Ekpa is doing today. And that is the truth. You can continue to deny it until thy kingdom come. It is the truth, and it will be the truth. Your denial of it cannot change anything. The only thing it will do is that one day you are going to sleep in the Zoological Republic and you wake up in Biafra. It is going to happen. One day you will sleep. You will sleep in that contraption called Nigeria, and the next morning you wake up in Biafra. It is going to happen very, very soon. Biafra is no longer something you begin to dream of. It is a reality that we can see. Biafra is a reality existing in us, and we can see it, we can feel it, we can touch it. All we need to do is to move. Move and take our freedom by force. And that time has come to march anywhere you are on the planet Earth. Prepare yourself. If you're in Biafra land, you need more preparation to make. You need more mental toughness. Don't be deceived. If you're in Biafra land, you must pay more attention. Pay more attention to information, because information is power. Information is power. If you have the right information as a Biafran in Biafra land, you will survive. We want to continue to preach and talk so that we can be able to save as many people as possible. We have lost a lot of people already. Biafra have lost a lot of lives already. We do not want to continue to lose life. We don't want to continue to go in that path to continue to lose life. We want to make sure that so many lives are saved. So many lives are saved. As many lives as we can. That's what we're going to save. And Chukwu is on our side. It is not a child's play anymore. When you see these things that happen in Biafra land, you know that we are on our own. We are standing alone. No international community is going to come for you. No United Nations is going to come for you. No Amnesty International is going to report what is happening in your area. They won't. All these organizations are in Nigeria. They have United Nations in Nigeria. They have the Amnesty International in Nigeria. And they are seeing they see the havoc that the Zoological Republic is committing in Biafra land. They are seeing the kind of death that happened in Biafra land, but they will never do anything. They will not say anything. Not until when we wake up and begin to fight and deliver ourselves. And that we are going to do. The time has come. We have waited for too long, and we can't wait anymore. So if you're in Biafra land, pray to Chukwu to increase your mental toughness. We are going to continue to pray for you and give you the necessary information. All you need to do is to pay attention. Pay attention to information and listen. When you're told to sit at home, sit at home. We are told to move, move. Whatever you are told, follow it. if you follow the instructions, let me tell you, you will be able to get into Biafra alive. But if you ignore the information, well, you might have yourself to be blamed. You must pay attention. If you're watching me and your families are not able to be online to hear what is happening, send the information across to them. Let them stay fair. Let them be aware of the time that we're in. We are in the time of restoration of Biafra, and Biafra declaration is very clear. It's very soon. We are getting into the tougher days. Tell them to prepare. Get all the necessary food items they can get and stock up for themselves. Get all the necessary food items they can get and stock up for themselves. Let them stock up food, stock up everything. There's a time, the time that we are heading into, the time we are heading into, it will be a time that you might not be able to go to a market to buy anything. A time where the market will not even be open. So you'll be using what you have at home. In order to be taken unaware, prepare yourself now. Begin to prepare yourself. Start now preparing yourself. Start preparing yourself for tomorrow. Start preparing yourself. Don't allow anybody to blackmail you or cajole you into any false belief. Don't allow anybody to give you any false hope. If anybody is telling you that Nigeria, any Messiah is coming from anywhere to give you a better Nigeria, that is a false hope. The only thing you can get from the Zoological Republic is debt. The only thing you will see is the increase of debt, increase of intimidation, increase of lack, increase of failure, increase of bad economy. That is what you're going to increase of insecurity. That is what only thing that very Zoological Republic will offer you. But if you are one of those who is hopeful and hoping for the best, you prepare yourself for Biafra. Support the Biafra movement any way you can. Support the ESN. Support the ESN. Don't even wait. Don't wait until the day of fundraising. Go to that website. Through that website, make your donation. And while you are going, watch through and know that you are going through the main website, because there has been a lot of infiltrators these days. They have created a fake website. So when you are donating, make sure you cross-check very well to know that the website you are donating through is the real website for IPOB, Autopilot. To support the ESN. ESN is the only force we have to defend us. You know, I know, we have nobody to defend us. If we had people that could defend us, you know that Yoruba would not be killing our people. If we had a defensive force, they would not be killing our people. But because we have no one to defend us, and they have now come to capture everywhere, and they continue to destroy the ESN from where they are, not allowing them to come out, because even ESN has not been given order to come to the street. ESN are still busy doing their job in the bushes, stopping the terrorists. ESN are still busy stopping the terrorists in the bushes. While the military are in the streets taking the life of innocent people. They are in the street taking the life of innocent people who have not committed any crime. The Boko Haram military with their police, they are in the street taking the life of innocent people. Meanwhile, the ESN is busy in the bushes facing the terrorists. But the time has come when we are going to come to the street. The time is drawing near when the ESN will take total control of the whole area. And that time is approaching very, very soon. It can never be business as usual. We have died enough. We have cried enough. We have shared tears enough, and we cannot continue on this path. The Chukwu Okikabia will continue to guide and protect everybody that have watched this video. Please share this video. Share to all platforms. Any platform you belong, share this video. Let the world hear our voice. We continue to speak. It doesn't matter whether they hear us or they don't hear us. We will continue to set the record straight and tell the world the situation that we are in, and we will overcome. No matter the attack they bring, from any angle they bring the attack from, we will continue to fight until Biafra comes. We continue to fight. We continue to fight. No matter the weapon of warfare, any place they are coming from, we will continue to fight until Biafra comes. Please do not hope on anybody. Don't hope on any international community. Do not hope on any international community. Don't hope on the US, any country. Don't hope on them. It is you and I that will free ourselves. You see their media. Look at what is happening. A very good example is look at what is happening in Biafra land. With all the things that are happening in Biafra land, with all the killings, all the destruction in Biafra land, did you see any conventional media reporting it? Did you see any of their media reporting it? When their media cannot report it, are you expecting international media to report it? When the conventional media in the contraption called Nigeria could not report it, is it the international media that will report it? 14 young men taken down for committing no crime. 14 young men, because they went for a traditional wedding and they were coming back, they saw them in a vehicle and they opened fire and killed the 14 young men. They took their life, and there's no uproar. And you go to Nigeria, you see people going about their business and nothing happened. You see all the commissioners, all the so-called politicians, including those who are fighting for presidents and all whatnot, they kept quiet as if nothing was lost. In United Kingdom or United States, if they lose one citizen is enough to shut the country down. One single citizen is enough to shut this country down until they find out why and how it happened. But people say 14 young men, they were not seen with arms. They were not caught in any camp applying anything. They were seen where they were going home from the wedding, and they were killed. What did we see? The only video you will see online is where Hope Uzodinma came to defend this same revival. Hope Uzodinma came out shamelessly to defend people who have taken the life of the innocent. Hope Uzodinma is defending them, calling them criminals, calling them hoodlums. And that was the very video that the conventional media were parading and showing. That is what you see on their conventional media. Hope Uzodinma response. But this same media, who claim to be media is supposed to be speaking the voice of the people, who are supposed to go on the ground and make an independent investigation. Make an independent investigation. Go and meet the people on the ground. We have seen videos. People, live witness, people who were eyewitness. We know the area. We know the people. We know families who people lost. But we have not seen any conventional media go on the ground to make interview and bring the fact of what happened. But they are busy projecting the version of Hope Uzodinma to the world. What they are showing to the world is the version of Uzodinma. In other way, trying to make the Biafran people demonized. Trying to make Biafran people lose sympathy from the world. They will say they kill criminals. But in the northern part of Nigeria, where terrorists are kidnapping on a daily basis, Fulani terrorists are kidnapping. Even as you're watching the video, they are still kidnapping. Even in Biafra land. In Biafra land, they are kidnapping people, and the governors know where they are. The governors know the area. The area where they are staying have been mentioned. The area where these terrorists are staying in Biafra have been mentioned. People who have been kidnapped and they escaped narrowly, they have said where these people are. Up to today, we have not had the military go to that very area to go and invade them. We have not had that the military went to where the kidnappers are and they killed all the kidnappers or they captured them. We have not had them. We have not had the military go and open fire and kill all these kidnappers. In the north, in the northern part of Nigeria, they are still holding people ransom, even as you're watching the video. For years, they are still holding people. You have never seen the military go there to invade. But where they come to exercise their power is in Biafra land. Armless people who don't have any arm. Innocent people, innocent citizens in their own land. People who are just going on their own. They opened fire and shot all of them. And the governor came to defend them. To defend the criminals. And the media feel it's okay. The media is joining the proof. That's what when Martin Nanaka is talking about the evil media, criminal and evil media, satanic media you have in Nigeria. Satanic media. People who have sold their soul to the devil. Very, very satanic. It is not going to be well with them. What Nigeria will definitely happen to every one of them. All those people, the owners of those media and their family, they must definitely take part of this very one Nigeria will definitely happen to them. All the owners of those media, those who are pushing this evil agenda, who know the truth but they will not say it because of money, they will take their own call. One Nigeria will definitely happen to them, and they will not leave to tell this story. It is going to happen to them. Today, Biafrans are crying. We are sharing tears. Blood is flowing in Biafra land. And they feel it's okay. It is going to get to them. It is going to get to them. In United Kingdom, United States, only one person, only Joy Floyd was killed. Only one person was killed, like Floyd or whatever they call him. Only him was killed. And the whole place was covered up. A protest went all over the country. Extension all over the world. The whole world was shouting and crying. The whole world, including that zoological republic, they were talking about flood. They were talking about flood that was killing US. But today, 15 young men, their life was taken in Biafra land. 15 young men, the military opened fire and finished. 15 young men who were coming from a wedding, who were coming from a marriage, they killed them. And there is no protest anywhere in the Zoological Republic. It is only the family of the people and the villagers protesting. Nobody is talking about it. No media is reporting it. They are just going about their business if it's a business as usual. But one person dies in the Western world, the whole people, the whole world will be mourning that very person. You see why you must not wait for anyone to fight your freedom. We are going to take our freedom by force. I thank Chukwu Okabiyama, who gave us the spokesperson we have today. And he has made it clear that we are going to defend ourselves. And we must defend ourselves. Our brother Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of Biafra, is going to have a broadcast by 8 p.m. tonight, Biafran time. 8 p.m. Biafran time. Connect, join, and get first-class information of the situation and what is going to happen. Get the information. Don't allow yourself to be deceived. You must connect to that very broadcast, and get the first-hand information on what is going on. All is not well. If anybody tells you that all is well, all is not well. And the only way for you to stay alive in Biafra land today, for you to save your own people, even if you're not in Biafra land, is to pay attention. Pay attention. I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okabiyama, pay attention. If you're in Biafra land, make sure you listen to Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM. Follow Mazi Simon Ekpa on his Twitter handle. Follow him on his platform. I myself, I am following him bomba to bomba. Most of the things I say here are information I get from his platform. And for those of you who are looking for a direct contact with him, you want to have a direct one-on-one talk with him before you know what to do, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Every single one of us know what to do. Chukwu Okabiyama in autopilot have placed something in your heart to do. If you know anything that Chukwu Okabiyama is putting to your heart to do, begin to do it on your own to make Biafra come. For those of you who are waiting, you're waiting until this day you will have a one-on-one meeting with Mazi Simon Ekpa. He has a lot in his hand, and he must not speak to everybody. He must not speak with everybody. He must not discuss with everybody. If you're one of those who is going from platform, looking for a means to go and talk to Simon Ekpa, either to confuse him or begin to distract him, you are wasting your time. If you are genuine, a genuine Biafran, start doing something on your own little end. Start doing anything you do have effect. This very broadcast I'm making, even if it is one person that I'm converting, even if it is only one person that is paying attention, they are getting information. If you can do the same, anything that Chukwu Okabiyama place in your heart, say, do this thing, it will help the community of Biafra. Start doing it. Don't wait until anybody come and encourage you, or anybody come and call your name or begin to uplift you. No, begin to do it in your own small corner. The stage we are now, mainly it is stage to disseminate information. Information is key. Because we are getting to the very strong and tough stage. We are getting to the final stage of the actualization of Biafra. The restoration of Biafra, we are getting to the final stage. Biafra is here already. But the enemy are going to fight with all manner of people. They are going to fight restlessly. They are going to fight from all angles with using anything they have. They are going to throw everything they have at us. They are going to throw it. At this moment, they will throw everything they have. Remember the message of Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi said that they will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. And every single one of them that will come to Biafra land to take the life of Biafra, they will never return alive. They will never return alive. Those that Chukwu Okabiyama will keep to face their punishment with their own eyes, they will not have a home to return when they go back. They will not have a home to return to when they go back. That is the word that Mazi Nnamdi has spoken. And you know Mazi Nnamdi, he's not just an ordinary person. He is somebody who is ordained by Chukwu Okabiyama from his mother's womb to do what he's doing. I remember the word of Chukwu Okabiyama, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Some of you only take your pastors and GOs and those man-made prophets, those are the ones you believe in. But there are prophets that are made by Chukwu Okabiyama. There are prophets that are made by Chukwu Okabiyama, born from their mother's womb. And when they tell you a thing, it happens. Those are the people you have to be very, very careful. And one of them is our spring Mazi Nnamdi. You must be very careful with him. Everything he has said, you must be very careful with him. And another leader that I'm seeing that Chukwu Okabiama have prepared from his mother's womb to fight, another prophet is our brother Simon Ekpa. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. All these people I'm mentioning, they are the prophets of Chukwu Okabiama, speaking the word of Chukwu Okabiama. Any word that Chukwu Okabiama places in their mouth, it might be bitter for you, it might not suit you, you might not like it, but they will definitely say it. Just the way it was placed into their mouth, they will speak it out. They are not saying it to please you or to make you feel fine or to make you rejoice. Whatever they do is the assignment that was given to them, and they will carry out to the last. All you have to do is to follow if you want to be alive. You have to follow. But if you refuse to follow, if you have refused to give your life and you don't want to follow, that is your own business. That's your own, you have made your own choice. When one Nigeria happens to you, only Chukwu Okabiama will decide if you will be alive to tell the story or will meet you in heaven. Because, like those of them who are preaching PVC and preaching election, just watch and see what is going to play out. I'm sorry for most of them because it's going to take them unaware. But for Biafran people, nothing is going to take us unaware. If you're a Biafran and you're paying attention on the situation at hand now, if you're paying attention, nothing is going to take you unaware. Nothing will happen and you say you didn't know it will happen. Nothing will happen that will be a surprising thing and say, oh, I didn't know it will happen. Every single thing that will happen today, you'll be aware of it. You can't be taken unaware. And I pray may Chukwu Okabiama give you the strength and power to be consistent and be a good listener. Please share this video. If you have not shared it, share the video. May Chukwu Okabiama guide and protect and secure every hand that has shared the video. Whatever contribution you have made on this very broadcast today, Chukwu Okabiama will guide and protect you and secure you. May Chukwu Okabiama guide and protect the Biafran people, protect the Udua people, protect the Middle Belt, and protect everybody that is genuinely fighting for their own freedom. It doesn't matter even from their area. If they are genuinely seeking for freedom, Chukwu Okabiama will give you protection. May Chukwu Okabiama guide and protect our brother Simon Ekpa, secure him, continue to give him more mental toughness and knowledge and wisdom, so that he will continue to lead until Mazen Nandekano joins us very soon. May Chukwu Okabiama continue to guide and protect our screen and Mazen Nandekano, secure him, keep him, and make him strong. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nandekano shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nandekano shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nandekano shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. I appreciate you. And if you have time, join me by 7:30. No, I'm not sure I'm going to have that program, but I will try to see if I can have my program by 7:30, just 30 minutes before the broadcast of our brother Simon Ekpa. So if you have time, you can join me 7:30 Biafran time. Just have a 30 minutes program before the broadcast, the nation broadcast of brother Simon Ekpa. So join me on my YouTube channel, Chooks Survivor channel. Go to YouTube and type Chooks Survivor. When you type Chooks Survivor, you're going to see the channel. You click the notification bell, subscribe, you get notification. Each time I come online, you join me so that we can be able to share information and continue to disseminate information. Information is key, mainly at the time that we're in. We need to pass the information so that people will be updated. We don't want anybody to be left behind or people to be taken by surprise. That is why we are coming online on daily basis. I come online sometimes 3 times, 4 times a day on different platforms. May Chukwu Okabiama continue to strengthen every one of us. We must continue until Biafra comes. Thank you for watching. And remember, I will see you again in the evening. Bye-bye.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.